Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Pickle Designs. Today is a special video opening the Softflex Design Challenge Kit in Fabulous Flamingo. Look how cute this packaging is. There's a little flamingo on the back. It's so cute. And so I believe the next one has already been revealed, which was Enchanted Forest. And then at the end of the month here is going to be one called Wild Mushroom. So I don't know about you, but Wild Mushroom sounds right up my alley. It sounds more fall-like. I cannot wait for the fall season. But these kits retail for $36.95 and include everything that you need to make a few jewelry products right out the pack, without your tools, of course. So again, these are really, really great for traveling when you know you're going to be on a little trip. And it's just one little package that you have to take with you with a couple of tools and maybe a bead mat. So if you'd like to see what's in this little guy that Softflex sent our way, then just keep on watching. First item is a whole spool of Softflex Turquoise 0.019 medium beading wire. And that turquoise color is going to look great offsetting the pink tones of the flamingo theme. Next, we get 20 of these sterling silver crimp tubes, and these are the 2x2 size, and they are the best. They just make crimping such a joy and so much less painful than when you have a cheap crimp tube, not to mention the security. And I do like that we have a silver tone, it looks like this month. And getting 20 of these with your kit is wild behavior because that gives you so many options, so many things that you can make. Next up is 2 pair of silver plated ear wires with ball, and then a 12mm silver plated lobster claw clasp. I recently just put an order in for 100 pair of the silver ones and 100 pair of the gold ones because I was running low. It's always nice to have these. Next is 14mm mother of pearl pink color rounds. And look at these. These are huge, but they also have like kind of a smaller hole, so they're not going to be bobbing around on the wire that you use or your Softflex wire. And look, it's a very soft, very light pink tone. That'll help you get the color there of these guys. And you can see some of that like natural banding in there. Very pretty beads. Look at these cuties. These are flamingo findings, and look at them. They're so precious. And they are, to me, it looks double-sided, so you can have them actually mirrored for a pair of earrings, which is amazing. We love to have those, and I would probably put them like this. So the flamingos are looking in towards your beautiful face. Look at these guys. They're so cute. Okay, y'all, look, this is funny. We have sunglass connectors for either glasses or sunglasses, right? So we can make like a beaded chain for this for summertime. We could also probably use this in something else, maybe like a purse charm or something like that, but I do think I want to make something with glasses. That is such a fun challenge element. Next, we have a smattering of turquoise glass rounds. This looks to be a 4mm size. And again, it's going to play well with those pink tones that I'm seeing in other parts of the mixes here in this bag. Next up is this Beadoria bead mix, and you can see we're pulling in some yellow tones. That's a little bit unexpected, but it's kind of like pulling in that sunshine. And we have our blue tones as well as our pink tones for our flamingo, a little bit of peachy ones as well. And as you can see, these rondelles are just so super cute. They're more of like the flatter, like cut barrel type. And then we have some of the regular, more like the rondelles that we're used to, the rounded type here. So, and then we have some of the blue. The blue are actually rounds with a nice AB coating. The coating on these is just really fun. And if you can kind of see, these beads are different sizes. So different widths, different sizes, and that's gonna bring a lot of interest and fun to using these. Look at that. I really love the color of this yellow. It is so vibrant, so in your face, not apologetic at all. It is here, y'all, and I love this color. All right, and then last item here is our Jesse James Soft Flex Company. Look at that cute little sticker. I didn't notice, did I not see that on the one last month? Did they have Soft Flex on there too? That is so cute. It's all about the little details, right? So this is the Fabulous Flamingo mix. And I love that they're coming in these little canisters now so I can keep them separately. And look at what we got. Oh my goodness. Again, we're seeing some of those yellows. This is a really cool. Okay, I'm seeing some things. So let's go ahead and sort this guy out. Okay, so here's our mix all sorted, and as you can see, we've got some cute stuff in here. Let's start up here. We've got a nice peachy yellow tone, like an AB coated acrylic flower here. It's kind of cup shaped. You could use that as a bead cone if you'd like, just for some bead cap for texture. And then we have some spray painted flowers here. Look at that. Nice, bringing in those tropical elements. We have some chunky mamas here in a nice sky blue, a very summery sky color with a little bit of a coating. And oh my gosh, are we seeing these? These are some pink rhinestone rondelles. And yes, honey, they did not skimp on us with these, because when I get these colorful ones, I want to use a lot of them. So thank you so much for putting a bunch of those in there. We have some bead frames in a silver tone. We have a bunch of larger bead caps with a swirl pattern on like the flower petals. And we've got some bigger beads in here, so those are gonna work. Another sky milky opaque blue here in a rondelle without coating, I believe. Let's do these like twisty turbine looking beads here with a linear faceting pattern. Those are so pretty. Then we have some, it looks like a hexagon. Yeah, it looks like 6 sides here. So a hexagon in a light pink with a little bit of an AB coating. And if I'm not mistaken, these are going to work perfectly with the other beads in that other mix, so that's really, really cute. We've got some ring spacers in a silver tone, quite a few to work with. We've got 2 statement beads, and these are very unusual. It looks to be like a yellow. There's a little bit of an AB to it, so and it's kind of like a window bead. And I'm gonna have to go and watch their unboxing. They normally give you a little bit of behind the scenes of, you know, why they chose certain beads. And this is a very interesting one. I'd love to hear if there's a story behind that. And then last but certainly not least, these ceramic, it looks like a melon bead. I mean, come on, this is everything. This could easily fit a 1mm, probably a 2mm leather cording here, and these are just so beautiful. You know what time it is. You ready? All right, everybody, so here's what we got in the Fabulous Flamingo Soft Flex Design Kit for this month. And don't forget, we also have a whole roll of the turquoise Soft Flex beading wire. And so let me know what you thought about this kit here. I'm really excited to dive in. I think the standouts for me are the inclusion of the yellows in here. I really, really like that, as well as the mirrored flamingo charms. So I'm definitely ready to get this sorted into my organizer and get to working on some tutorials for you. Let me know what your favorite bead out of this design kit was, and I will see you down in the comments. I hope you're staying safe and well. I hope you had a good holiday weekend if you're an American, and I will see you soon. Bye.